Boomie and Snowy are like really sick on the gauntlets, perhaps have surpassed the OG himself.
All right, well, let's see, because right now we're going into this game 1 of the elimination final, and both of these teams have gone down to Dog and Pierre, who are sitting in the grand finals, right?
Oh,
so
they
have not faced each
who's
other
gonna get, who's
in
gonna
the
get
bracket,
the vengeance?
but they both want that rematch, get that to the grand final reset, but they have to get through each other first. Is it going to be Boomie or Snowy or Phazon and Cody Travis? We're on game 1 on Apocalypse, and already Phazon and Cody are hurting in game 1. Side light, side air, that's all he needs. Team combo, neutral stick dunked out of there. That's a double knockout for the red team.
That's 30 seconds, Taz, and they already got 2 stocks. That's insane.
That is insane. And Phazon and Cody, well, I have a whole best of 5 before this to temper my expectations.
I know, yeah. Let's not get too caught up in what happens in game 1.
Is this the Cody Phazon game 1 where they just get destroyed and then they're
and
like,
then
all right,
adjust.
we figured it out? Well, maybe they could do it mid-game this time around because Boomie and Snowy have a very huge lead, not insurmountable though. And Snowy and Boomie are both on these gauntlets. Oh, that side stick just comes in and hits Phazon on the
Phazon
face.
got blasted. He's barely able to make it back to the stage, but he's fine. Cody Travis gets the knockout onto Snowy. They turn their attention over to Boomie. Can they catch him? No, Boomie's going to catch them instead. Phazon's still looking for it. Cody gets
Deep combo, he gets the side air.
No way. I can't believe Boomie caught that.
Weapon throw, forced Phazon's dodge on the way back. D-Light Cider comes through. Snowy gets hit by the Nair. Phazon doesn't go for the recovery. Cody forcing every single jump out of Snowy's options. And the save.
Look how damaged Phazon is. This is bad
Phazon
news.
got hit by a Snowy Side Air and Cody weapon through save him.
It was so fast. So sick. There's no better save than that.
But Phazon and Cody go down.
Yeah, this is bad. Boomie's like a full stock ahead of these guys. He's lapping them.
Down air and a gravity cancel neutral light, an awesome gauntlet combo off the cup, and now Cody with the axe, trying to fall with the Nair. Phazon and Cody both trying to just get onto the stage. Snowy goes to the side air, Boomie tries the side air the other direction, but a reversal on the ground pound. Phazon gets the stuff recovery effects and an early stock on Snowy, as Boomie is now the only one with 2 stocks in the field. And like I said,
but
the
a
lead
healthy 2 stocks
it wasn't insurmountable, and we saw what's happening with Boomie and Snowy in 1v2s right now. I mean, Dog, phenomenal, but there's a little bit of weakness there, so they can aim for that if they're able to take Snowy out early enough.
Yeah, you've got a point. Maybe that's the plan. But they've got Boomie in red right now. They might just be able to take him down. Phazon's got to be careful.
Ground pound forces the dodge.
I can't believe he spear ground pounded through both of them. They both got the perfect dodge on it.
Snowy's
that's
down.
a punish. That's an easy punish.
And Boomie goes down at the same time. Snowy falls down to 0 stocks.
Oh my goodness.
Boomie in the 1v2. So roles reversed from the winners finals. But Boomie could totally do this. But Phazon and Cody,
I feel like this could go either way.
What's the last time I've seen Phazon and Cody lose a 1v2?
I know,
though?
that's what I'm thinking.
And
Cody and Phazon are some of the best at being the 2 in a 1v2.
Yeah, and they've got this front to back playstyle so well done.
But
Phazon this time working forward.
Not only is Boomie just totally capable of handling
Look at that, though.
That's insane.
The down air, the pivot down air.
No one's ever seen that before.
It was a difficult situation to set up from, and Cody gets a side light, side air. Neutral light tries to set up. Boomie jumps through with the neutral signature. Phazon there to punish. There's the team combo.
Nice.
Boomie's out. It's just so difficult to crack the code that it's Cody, Travis, and Phazon in a 2v1.
They took game 1. I was so convinced that Boomie and Snowy had it. They were like so far ahead. Look at the health just in the replay. Look at the health right now. Like they had that. And somehow the next time we look at it, they were down a whole player.
They did what they weren't able to do in the last set, and that was make the adjustment mid-match. And that's what I was looking for. When we saw that lead and we're like, it's not insurmountable. Still looks really good for Boomie and Snowy, but May made it happen. And it was all off the back of Snowy going down really early to Phazon's gauntlet ground pound that stopped his recovery. When that happened, Boomie, he was on a healthy 2 stocks, but Snowy has a tendency of when he's down on stocks, he doesn't hold that last one for very long. That's what I've noticed, at least in today's championship. So let's see if they can make that adjustment into going into game 2, because Boomie and Snowy, that was their game to lose, and they lost it. Cody and Phazon now up a game.
Oh no, friendly fire from Boomie knocked out Snowy with his powerful down signature. That's unfortunate. But they got Phazon and Cody deep. Yeah, Boomie's going to catch that one on Cody. Phazon might be soon to follow. So he tries to follow up with the weapon throw, but it doesn't land. Boomie's still got this edge guard going. And he ends up just turning his attention over to Cody Travis,
but he hits Snowy
turns out to be a mistake.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, Phazon's still alive.
Phazon gets hit with a cider. He goes down.
Off the wall.
Boomie with 3 stocks for now. Cody goes for the double downer on Snowy. Can't get it. And Boomie looking for a weapon. Snowy picks up that one. The spawn comes in for Phazon.
It's only been a minute in this game, and so much has happened.
Oh.
Like, this is just high octane, man. These guys are going so fast.
He caught him off the bounce with the downlight. He
Yeah.
bounced off the stage into that. That was so quick from Phazon to get that stock. Cody swinging with down airs over and over again. Snowy trying to get something started, repositioning with the gauntlets as Boomie is there to follow up if he hits it. And both teams, they're taking that 2v2 situation where they want to set up the team combo. Recovery hits.
A combo.
Boomie tries to go for the finish.
Snowy.
But they don't get the stock. Phazon, Cody, both in red. Snowy repositioning the serum into Boomie. We saw Boomie going off stage to alley-oop the Ser.
Yeah.
It just didn't hit.
Oh, Phazon sneaks the kill in on Snowy. He's the first one to go down to 1 stock, but Boomie at least is the healthiest on the field. If they can score some knockouts onto Cody Travis and Phazon, they might be okay. Cody Travis gets disarmed. Snowy misses his opportunity for the team combo, but Boomie catches him in a recovery.
Boomie
it's still
saves
not
Cody
enough.
there on accident with the cider, I think. Like, it looked like Snowy had him caught on the ground with the cider. Okay, that's a good knockout. Cody gets him, or Boomie gets him at the top. Cody avoids a neutral and a side air. Cody could go down here pretty quickly, but Foda, this is like game.
They have to do it. Like,
this is like game
Snowy's
1
in
again.
trouble. I know.
Snowy goes down again.
You're
Boomie
right.
with the 2 stocks. They are really focusing Snowy down, and Snowy takes down Cody.
Okay, they got Cody. That's good.
They got a team combo Phazon now. They've got a whole 5 seconds to do it, and they just couldn't touch him.
They missed.
See if they can get him still.
Because Phazon still needs a lot of damage build up too. They're not close to knocking him out like Snowy is. Snowy's like 1 hit away from being knocked out. Sneaks around that ground pound. Snowy's still just trying to find his way out, and he gets caught inside his teammate's attack. Boomie, while respawning, Snowy's got to get creative to not get hit here. Coming up underneath the stage, he's unarmed right now. He's 1 hit from being knocked out. He just wants to help out, but
he cashed it with the side air.
Close.
All right, sidelight nair, that's huge. Anything from Snowy here is huge at this point because several times he's avoided losing the stock. Gravity gets the side to the down air.
Oh, but he ends up getting knocked out for it.
And now Phazon and Cody have a 1v2. Boomie's just trying to stop Phazon from landing.
Maybe he can handle it this time.
The second he gets hit by any neutral attack on stage, that's going to be
He was so right to get rid of the blasters. All the blasters have too long of on hits.
Yeah.
But Phazon and Cody will be able to punish him for any move that he lands on either of these opponents.
There it is.
Rare
miss.
What a blessing. What a blessing for Boomie. He's got a chance. The ground pound. He catches
the
Phazon.
delay. He gets the recovery.
Looking for the recovery.
I thought he got that for sure. Cody dodged it. Boomie went for the hard read of the dodge.
Cody knew what was coming there.
He down 6 in neutral. He got Phazon. No way. Boomie's going to do it.
Boomie. He's about to 2v1 this. It's so close. It's anybody's game. Boomie. 2v1 against Cody Travis and Phazon. That's
Cider
monumental.
hits.
1 more hit.
Forces the
dodge
dodge.
comes out.
He
Boomie's looking for the
misses.
last hit, but he can't get it.
Cody gets if Cody gets delay recovery, the side stick whiffs, the cider connects, and Boomie gets him. Cody goes for the 50-50. He whiffs. Boomie gets the cider. 889 damage.
Let's watch the 1v2. Let's watch the 1v2 real quick, dude.
Wait,
how much?
889
damage from Boomie. Wow.
What?
Wow.
Okay, look at that. Side air hits. All right, Boomie. You needed that because that game was looking so much like a carbon copy of game 1.
I know.
I thought they were going to go down 3-0.
Cody Travis that was a Hail Mary from Cody Travis.
I loved it. Imagine if it hit though, we would have been screaming like that.
I know.
That down sig was crazy because
insane.
Boomie threw out one of those down sigs at first. So I just kind of like smirked and I was like, "Huh,
yeah,
that's
nice
cute."
try. Yeah, right. But then he got it. He did it again, and it worked.
Phazon goes flying,
and I was surprised it worked too because like that's got a pretty long on hit, especially when he did it with so much range. Once it lands, his hurt box has to travel all the way to the hitbox.
That
the
is,
attack.
I really think that is
Very
a cross-specific option to do in a neutral game where if you notice both your opponents are on the opposite side of the stage, you can hold the other side and you hit that down to covered over half of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I was really surprised by the range, and Phazon was too because he lost to it, and now we're in a side set situation.
I think if he tried to do that again, Phazon or Cody would punish the on hit.
There's only one game that you're going to do that with.
Right.
But hey, sometimes
game 3,
that's all you need.
Tied up 1-1. This is what a match. We're here in the Elimination Finals. This is the second to last match of the entire tournament. Whoever wins this goes back up to Grand Finals to face off against Dog and Pierre, yes, you've heard correctly, Dog and Pierre.
Dog and Pierre, the team that's knocked both of these players in the elimination bracket.
That's so cool.
That is what they're fighting for here. Boomie goes off the left side of the stage. Phazon goes to the recovery on Snowy, and Snowy makes it an opportunity to get a ground pound on Cody. Cody, he hits his head in the bottom of Apocalypse. He was hoping to slide up the edge of the stage,
but he caught the bottom.
Oh, and now he goes down. That was a great ground pound, and now Snowy trying to get. Okay, Snowy just didn't touch.
What happened to Snowy?
He never touched the stage.
There wasn't even kill feed. That was all him.
Yeah,
he slipped on a banana peel.
He thought he side air touched the stage. He didn't touch it. Then did a jumping ground pound, and he was grayed out. It was
that
unfortunate.
happens with these players. They get so efficient with how long they touch the wall. You know, ideally you want to touch the wall for 1 frame and get back off of it, right? So that's what he's doing, and he ends up just not touching
the risk
of
trying to be frame perfect is that if you're 1 frame too early, you just
miss
lose.
and don't get your jumps back. Okay, well, it could have been worse. He was very damaged. That could have been a lot worse for Snowy. So
yeah, Boomie's still on 2 stocks. Goes for the team combo, and it works. He gets the sidelight nair, and the recovery hits Phazon and Cody, and it was disjointed.
Both of them. That's huge.
Side air hits Boomie, expecting a nair. Oh, he spot dodges the side sig. Big mistake.
Yeah,
but Ross's side sig lasts a little bit longer than you might think. You can't just react to it. It's the same case with the Blaster side sig too, and Boomie goes down for it. We were talking about that yesterday, about how if you react to the startup of the move, but not the move itself, sometimes it can cost you, and that time it cost Boomie big.
Oh, Cody's in trouble. Wait a second. Yeah, he can't make it back. That's a nice knockout from Boomie. And
Boomie makes up for that.
That's a huge turnaround.
Yeah.
Cody was very healthy on that stock when he just lost it there.
And
he could have lasted a lot longer.
Me, in the shoes of a Boomie and Snowy fan, are much more comfortable with Boomie being down the stocks than Snowy. That's like, when looking at this, I'm like, okay, Boomie, well, am I going to jinx it? Cody gets Snowy. Oh, the team combo almost goes on, but Phazon thought the bounce would go further.
I was expecting a neutral signature from Phazon. That's usually his MO in that situation, and it probably would have knocked out.
Went for a nair instead and hits Cody.
But now
Cody goes to the down stick. If that down stick hits, Boomie's out. It doesn't. Phazon chases Boomie to the top of the stage.
He risked it all for that recovery, man.
Snowy could do this though, Foda. He just got to stare Phazon.
You gotta believe.
And Phazon's letting Cody start the brunt of this attack.
Snowy owes it to Boomie. He owes it to Boomie to get this one. After what Boomie did in the last one, nearly 900 damage on a 1v2.
What does Rayman have that's as weird as cross down sig? Oh, Axe side sig for sure. Just slide charge it. We're good.
Yeah, skateboard around.
Skateboard across the other side of the stage. Phazon,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Phazon will look at it. It's like that move. It just goes so far.
They're both.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Okay, yeah, good luck to
Sidelight nair, punish right away. Oh, but he gets the side on the Phazon.
That's huge. Is he going to go for the edge guard? No, he turns around onto Cody Travis.
Oh, Cody almost gets hit.
Cider might have done it, but he missed. And again, another opportunity. He's been blessed. Okay, yeah, they're going to steal that weapon. Now Snowy without a weapon. That's going to make this much more difficult. An unarmed recovery to punish, but it's not enough. Oh, he's done.
Yeah, neutral light sends him right into the neutral stick. And that is the MO that you were talking about with Phazon on the neutral sticks, right? And
exactly.
We didn't see it earlier in the game.
But he got it. He charged that one up a little bit, too. That was pretty... Whew. Okay, let's look at it here. No, this is the play before.
Sidelight nair into the
Boomie
recovery.
Missing that recovery. That would have been a knockout for him. Instead, he missed it, and it turned out to be a knockout against him.
And it was another interesting example of sometimes hitting your opponent just puts them in the great position of knocking out your teammate. He got finished getting sidelight naired by Snowy, and then he just jumped recovery.
Which happens to just put him right up there.
So there are some cases where we are seeing
But that was
going
to be a nasty team combo.
You're right.
That was the point.
Your point was better than mine, which is that because if Boomie did hit that recovery, a completely different story.
They would have won. Absolutely, they would have won. So Boomie just barely misjudged the force that came from the neutral air and ended up missing it. And it was so easy to punish at that point. You're stuck in active frames for so long in the Blaster's recovery. A blessing in some ways and a curse in exactly that way. And here we are now in Game 4. Cody Travis and Phazon only need to win one more game to go up to the grand final.
That's right. Elimination final here. 2-1 lead for Cody and Phazon. And a great start as they've got Boomie in orange already, and Snowy is trying to cut through. But that recovery from Cody, one more of those hits, and Boomie's out the top. Phazon finishes the job there, and now they go over to Snowy, who is just holding on to the right side of the stage and gets the side air into Boomie's neutral hit. But Boomie needs a weapon sooner than later because already the red team's at a deficit here at match point.
Uh-oh.
Nice adjustment.
Phazon, he faded away from that combo because he caught his teammate in there as well.
Snowy going for the edge guard.
He could have gotten a knockout on his opponent.
Oh, Sidesick gets it.
Okay,
and he gets the knockout
Cody
later.
Rotates in. Wait, he's in trouble. No way.
The weapon thrown to grab pound. Cody went for
so
the neutral stick
close.
spike was so close to working. Snowy came in there for the save. Boomie manages to hold on, but Cody and Phazon. Finally, Cody goes down. Phazon still on that first stock. Boomie in orange as Snowy throws the axe down, and he's trying to get even more damage on here. Cody gets a side air on this new stock. Snowy picks up the gauntlets, gets the recovery. Nice team combo. Boomie nares him in a Snowy side air, and they're both focusing on Cody, trying to take him down to one stock super early on. And it could work if Cody. Oh, Cody. He gets saved. He gets saved, I think. No, the grab hit Phazon.
No. Oh, it's going down so fast for Phazon and Cody Travis. It was about to be the best play ever, and it ends up being perhaps the reason they could lose this match here.
Yeah, Phazon really put his entire stock into keeping Cody second alive, and they end up both going down. Boomie and Snowy bring it back from a deficit here, but that neutral stick from Phazon, that was silent neutral stick.
They turned it around.
You don't get a harder read than that on Wushang.
That is like super not true. That's just, that
it
only
is
works
just like,
when...
I don't think you're going to dodge here, and he gets him. Recovery hits.
There is like, I mean, with all the options that you have out of hit stun and all the options that neutral stick covers, it's seriously like a 15% chance of working. He played the lotto on that one, and he came out a jackpot winner. And now they're back in the game just like that. I mean, Phazon clutched it so hard.
Oh, Phazon goes for the neutral light. Ground pound hits Snowy. Goes for the ground pound. Phazon himself in the recovery hits Snowy. Cody is looking for these side airs here. And Phazon starts with the down lines, gets punished by the recovery, and Snowy gets a recovery himself. Cody, if he goes down here, the red team could bring it to a game 5. Phazon goes down. Cody just has to not get hit by a team combo, but that's a team combo.
That's a team combo.
Side stick hits
a team combo.
And spikes Cody to oblivion, and now Phazon in a 1v2 where it's pretty tough.
It's looking like we got a game 5 situation on our hands, but let's not count out Phazon yet.
Spear, in my opinion, pretty tough weapon to make the 1v2 work on, especially when you go for the ground pounds there. Recovery hits, he's already in orange, getting pummeled so much by the gauntlets. Boomie slides off with that side stick. He can take that risk, and he gets it, pivots it after the neutral light hits.
I don't think they even got hit. Boomie and Snowy played that 2v1 absolutely perfectly. That was so impressive.
They better, because they lost 2 of those in winners finals, and if the rematch for both of them coming up here, I'm like, okay, this is good, because I was really starting to doubt the 2v1 combos from Boomie and Snowy, but this game against Cody and Phazon are making me think, all right, maybe it was just a team matchup in experience. We're now in game 5, best of 5 in this elimination final photo between Cody, Travis, and Phazon, and Boomie and Snowy. Both of these teams.
Game 5, dude. It's happening now.
And they both want the rematch against Dog and Pierre, who have really just trounced them in both those matchups, a 3-1 and a 3-0.
I still think either of these teams are capable of defeating Dog and Pierre.
Absolutely.
Like, super definitely able to beat them, you know? So whichever one of these teams comes back up, we're going to have an insane grand finals on our hands. But which one of these teams? It really could be either one. They've both proven they have what it takes. Game 5, 2 wins apiece. The next win determines who's going up to the grand finals.
Oh, and they're going to Apocalypse for game number 5.
The
Nothing's
end
changed.
Of days.
That's
it
right.
Never gets get more appropriate than this.
Oh, and here we go. Boomie on Cross, Snowy on Rayman. Cody, Travis on Barasa, and Phazon on the Wushang. We've got the weapons spawning in. 1 gauntlets per team. They're waiting for the next one coming through, and Cody tries to take it, but Snowy snatches it away. Cody, will he get denied this weapon? He dive kicks through, and Snowy gets a sider for it. Boomie on the other side with Phazon. A rare occurrence where we have 1v2s or 1v1s on either side. Let's see if the teams can break it up, and they do. They do. They literally like go to either side of the stage, and they're like, okay, back to the team game. Oh, ground pound hit. Side lights, doesn't go into anything else. Snowy gets 1 down there. Cody cuts through with the recovery on everybody.
Yeah, he definitely cut through.
Oh, he gets a down there off the neutral light.
Every little team combo.
Oh, the down gets it. Phazon gets caught by it again.
No, Phazon got blasted.
He dives
and Cody's in
down.
trouble now too, but wait, he actually made it through.
Phazon with the punish on the neutral stick. Cody's DI was impeccable there. He got hit by 2 gauntlet siders, went straight down, got the recovery back to the stage, and Phazon with the punish on the neutral stick. Get the save.
No,
he nares Cody out of an axe side air, and Cody gives him even more damage. And now Cody is getting so much extra credit off of that.
This is too much. This is too much.
Sider hits. Snowy goes to the dive kick. He gets the recovery, but Cody got like 80 more damage off that stock than he should have.
Yeah, and Boomie and Snowy are like significantly ahead right now. This is kind of crazy. Boomie's still with 3 stocks. Snowy's pretty healthy with 2 stocks remaining, and they're very close to getting a knockout onto Phazon. Boomie finally loses his first stock, and Snowy is hunting for a stock on Cody Travis, looking
Yeah.
for some damage on Cody Travis, but they still got Phazon in red. I mean, I'm keeping my eye on Phazon here. He's looking like he might get knocked out in a second, or he's not going to get knocked out and play a big role.
There's the weapon throw.
Yeah, they got him. They got him.
There's nothing Cody could do about that, and he doesn't go nearly as far off stage as Phazon did in the last game for the save there. Cody and Phazon now down to stock, but that could have been equalized off of one axe recovery.
That's what they need right now. Phazon and Cody Travis got to take out Snowy before
Cody
it
could
gets
be
out of
down
hand.
here. The ground pound, stuff the recovery. He gets the recovery, but too far beneath the stage. Phazon has to recover the other side of the stage. If Boomie gets the edge guard on Cody, Cody ain't making that one back. He fast falls down just so that Phazon could have some help pretty soon.
This is bad news for Cody Travis and Phazon, man. They need a miracle now. It's starting to slip away from them.
Oh, he went for the recovery on Boomie. Boomie Sarah punishes it. Narrow voided. Snowy jumps out of harm's way. Cider through Phazon. Can't get the team combo with the recovery. And Boomie with the friendly fire on Snowy could cost them both their stocks.
Yeah, that turned out to be really bad.
That's the stock. And now it's a one stock apiece. Game 5, Boda.
Wait a second. This
it's
could
in
happen.
red team's lead.
But again, Phazon is very
Snowy
damaged, and he's in trouble off the side of the stage. They could just catch him right now. Snowy's not going to let him make it back so easily. One little downer. Okay, that's not too bad. Knocked off again. Phazon's in trouble. Phazon's in trouble.
Cody's doing a ton of damage on the back of this, though. Phazon, as long as he's living, Cody has gotten 5 hits now on the red team, bringing them into orange. Phazon on the other side of the stage gets him with a weapon, though. Phazon can still make it back if he's careful.
He can. He did it. He did it. He got it back to the wall. Oh, my goodness.
Down. Oh, Cider hits Boomie.
Phazon
can get the edge guard. He goes
They're
to the neutral stage.
around.
Cody has gotten so much damage off the back of Phazon surviving. And Cody going for the Ciders there. Snowy and Boomie are now turning their attention to Cody. Team combo. Cider sides to Cody. Bounce off and Phazon in the 1v2, but he's a Cider away.
They did it. Snowy and Boomie are going back up to the winner's bracket. They are facing off against Dog and Pier in the grand finals. Holy smokes. That is insane.
Yeah, that was an elimination final for the year, honestly. That was crazy how that went through. And Cody was on the brink of making one of the coolest comebacks I'd ever seen, but Boomie and Snowy stopped it. There was an actual moment in their game.